Hello everyone, I am back with another video, and before we get started, I just want to say happy holidays to everyone watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Now today, on Christmas Eve, well, I wouldn't say screw it, it's Christmas. And today, I am pleased and excited to unbox two figures that I've recently gotten as Christmas presents. But before we get started, I will show you as to where I got them from. They are from this store called Go, which is basically a store for toys, games, and calendars. Now of course, Go with an exclamation mark. Now, here's the website, www.calendars.com. I don't know what they have on their site, but this is what they had in their stores, so I don't know if any of you, wherever you live, have this kind of store. So there's that. Now I did remove the tape from them, so seeing as I removed the tape, let's get down to the unboxing of War for Cybertron Trilogy, Earthrise, Optimus Prime, and Doubledealer, two of the best leader class figures from not just Earthrise, but the War for Cybertron Trilogy in general. Optimus Prime here, classic G1 Optimus with his Ion Blaster, his trailer, and his Matrix of Leadership. Now, the good thing about the trailer is that not only does it open up, but it has its repair bay, which can also act as a sort of combat deck. Now, for those of you who have seen the original G1 cartoon, specifically Season 1, you'll notice that Optimus' trailer briefly was seen as a combat deck. So there's that. Doubledealer, who wasn't introduced until the late 1980s, which is basically the later years of the G1 series in terms of, well, toy line, comics, and that's pretty much it. Doubledealer here, this is probably the best Doubledealer figure we will ever get, in the sense that, well, Doubledealer didn't really have a good figure during the first run of Generations figures, as his first new Generations figure was a retool of Blitzwing, which wasn't really a good figure. The Blitzwing mold, the Blitzwing itself, was a good figure, and I still have it to this day, but as a retool, it didn't work for Doubledealer. So, yeah. Now, I already removed the tape, so let's get to the unboxing end. Now, of course, I mean, the boxes have some weight to them, so there's that. Start that. Now, this shield is part of the trailer, so yeah. You got the instructions on how to transform him. So yeah, and he has quite a bit of steps to him, which is probably a good thing for a leader class figure. He doesn't... Did I miss it? I probably missed it. Unless... Oh, here it is. Now, for those of you who saw my Starscream, my War for Cybertron Earthrise Starscream review, you'll notice that now all Earthrise figures come with a decoder, a red decoder. Now, I will delve into the decoders on these two in their own reviews, so there's that. But in the meantime, let's take Optimus out of his packaging, and whoa, the feel of the figure is already enough to make me, well, I'm already excited. So let's get down to this. So oof. Alright, so one leg free. Oh, okay. Well, this is part of the combat deck and repair bay for Optimus. So there's that. Let's see how I can prime open. Alright, so I got the legs free, his trailer is free. Let's see if I can get his Iron Blaster out. Let's take a look at the Iron Blaster real quick before we take a look at Optimus and the trailer. Now, he's obviously tied up, so let's untie him. Now, I feel like I should have started with Doubledealer, but what you gonna do? Okay, so that's removed. Let's close up the trailer. Huh. Okay, so there's that. No. Silly me. Okay, so close this up, close that up. And now the trailer does have this, so there's that. Let me arm up Optimus real quick. First, let me disengage this plastic wrapped around him. Got that. Oh, screw it. see how I can do this without ripping anything. Ah, scrap. That wasn't supposed to happen, but... well, at least it's not broken, so that's good. Now, let's see if we can arm him up. And he does come with the Matrix of Leadership. So that's a nice touch. Let's take a good look at that. So yeah, and for those of you who are aware or don't know, the Matrix is itself removable. So that's a good thing, which can explain why his hands can open like so. Ah, I can't lose this. So yeah, and he can hold it. Goes up his chest. Let's see if I can get him to hold it. Seeing how this will fit. So that one in there. Okay, so this is probably the best I can get for Optimus holding the Matrix. I mean, it's not perfect. I know I could do better. But yeah. So there's that. Let's put the Matrix back in his chest. See if we can arm him up with his shield, piece, and ion blaster. Now, the ion blaster does fold up and it can store onto Optimus's back, like so. I mean, it kind of looks cleaner like this. I mean, Optimus doesn't have much of a backpack, so that's a good thing. So there's that. Now, he can defend himself from enemy fire and return fire, like so. If there was any flaw I would point out that I could point out in my eventual review of Prime would be, I wish they painted the insides right here. That would have been nice. So there's that. Let's see, let's put in the Matrix. So yeah. Now I will open up his trailer again just to show off these, which are basically, these little arms act as a sort of repair bay, and the cannons, well, the cannons are more of a combat deck. Now, they can rotate the full 360, they are removable, so that's a good thing. that. And of course Optimus can lie down on his trailer. Like so. So he can lie down, he can be repaired. Like so. So while he's being repaired, he can also cover himself with cannons. Now, the open siege / Earthrise port on his back can help him lie down due to this post here on the trailer. So there's that. That's a good thing. Now, it's not as stable, obviously, but yeah, so that pretty much covers the unboxing for Optimus. I'll cover the rest of him, vehicle mode, articulation, transformation in his review. So there's that. Moving right along to Doubledealer. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, Doubledealer is more of a mercenary character since he has both Autobot and Decepticon faction insignias on him, but he's more of a mercenary. Now, for those of you who do not know, mercenaries are, well, they're characters that work for the highest bidder. They're characters who work for whoever pays them, essentially. But they're not like bounty hunters. Now, while Optimus comes with his Ion Blaster and his trailer and the Matrix leadership, Doubledealer here comes with a slew of accessories. And some of these are either for his missile carrier alternate mode or his bird alternate mode. So there's that. Move all this. So that's this. I honestly didn't think Doubledealer would be one of my favorites from the War for Cybertron trilogy, but Doubledealer and, of course, Optimus Prime are going to be, well, my favorites from this line. work. Let's see if I can. So move that. Whoop. Okay, so I'll put this down. Instructions. Now, the mercenary symbol is on its instructions as opposed to the packaging. So there's that. Let me see where I can put these extra bits. Okay, so now, according to the instructions, these missile pod things go on his legs. Then again, those are the instructions. You can put them anywhere you want. It's your toy. Do what you want with it. I mean, personal preference depending on what you do with them. These things. So, comes with this little hand cannon. It can act as a cannon, an arm cannon, or a shoulder cannon. Personal preference. Doesn't matter where you put it. It's your toy. Now, personally, I'm probably going to keep these on this side. Keep the giant missile on his left shoulder. Like so. I mean, the package does depict it on the other side, but doesn't really matter. Now, the package art depicts this on his right shoulder, while the box art depicts it on the left. I mean, personal preference, depending on what look you want for him. This is a big cannon. I'll say that. Like, this is massive. Now, I have heard some complaints that Doubledealer has loose joints, but all the joints are tight on my copy. They probably just... Some reviewers and other people that have gotten the Doubledealer figure, they probably got defective copies. I mean, if locked into place, Now this piece, I mean, you can do what you want with it. Doesn't really have anywhere to go. Now, last but not least, this piece right here. Put that off to the side. Now, where does it say to put this? So fold that. So fold up. Wait a sec. Alright, so I figured out how to do this. Pull out this back piece. Take this and it'll tab underneath here like so. Fold out these pieces like so. Now personally, I kinda don't like the way that looks. I mean, I kinda do. I mean, it looks like he's actually ready for battle. So there's that. But personally, if I'm gonna keep it flush, I'll now, personally, like I said, I don't like how this basically creates back kibble. So, yeah, I mean, I would just leave it off to the side, but I kind of want Doubledealer to have more complete kind of look to him. I wonder how else I can do this. And might as well just leave it. I mean, it's not really much, it's just a nitpick that this doesn't have anywhere to go. Now, while that does add a bit of a backpack, now it is relatively clean for the most part. And as you can see, Doubledealer is onto the teeth. And one noticeable feature on him. Crap. Now I will also show this off in his review as well. He has interchangeable Autobot and Decepticon insignias, meaning he can switch his allegiance. Now, as you can see, he can change his allegiance from Autobot or Decepticon, which proves he's a mercenary, though I think he would be more of a Decepticon, as they would probably pay him more, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Now, Prime and Doubledealer, we could easily see these two in a big fight, since, well, Doubledealer is onto the teeth, while Prime just has his shield, ion blaster, and matrix of leadership, and his trailer, which acts as his combat deck. So yeah, that's my unboxing for the Transformers War for Cybertron, Earthrise, Leader Class, Optimus Prime, and Doubledealer. So I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. So stay tuned for the review of Optimus Prime and Doubledealer. Doubledealer, I'll probably do a special on him since, well, Earthrise is coming out a few days from now, by the time of this recording. So yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays to whatever you celebrate, and I'll see you all soon.